Well, So a few months back, I'm in Austin, Texas with my son going to a Formula One race. Pretty excited. We'd never been to something like this. And as we go up there, a woman takes our tickets, looks down and says, "I love your Gucci loafers." Notice that she didn't just know the style of the shoe, but also the brand. Which leads us to the question, why are women so obsessed with men's shoes? Seriously, if you watch any video, read any article about things a woman first notices on a man, shoes are going to be at the top of the list. So the question is, why? Well, if you believe Cosmopolitan or some of these other women's periodicals, apparently you can tell a lot from a man's shoes. Women can tell, hey, about his personality, what profession, what he does for a living. You can even tell how he's going to be in bed. All right, so I'll admit I made up that last one. And I do see if you've got a profession where you need to be able to protect your feet, you need a good grip, where the shoes you wear will talk about the work that you do. But in general, I don't think shoes say a whole lot about a man's personality. Yeah, you may wear a pair of shoes like this and it shows that you're stylish, but I think guys are a lot more than this, and I don't think it's the main reason that women pay attention to footwear. Now, what about money? What about wealth? What about status? This is oftentimes linked to footwear, and historically, this is accurate. You go back a few hundred years, shoes incredibly expensive. The only people that could afford shoes, especially shoes with a heel, meant that you were riding a horse. It meant that you had means, that you had the ability to be able to have something handcrafted for you, because all shoes were handmade one at a time. And even today, you could argue that, yeah, if a guy's wearing dress shoes, this indicates that he has a white-collar job. But anyone that works in the trades can tell you that's not a real indicator of wealth. In fact, there are tons of guys out there that own plumbing companies, electrical companies, that do welding work and make a lot more than a guy working in an office. So yes, there are some women out there that will look at a man's shoes and say, you know what, this is an indicator that he has wealth, that he has status, but I don't think it's as big of a deal as it used to be, because tons of guys out there can get great looking shoes at 99 bucks. Women know this, and it's just not the wealth indicator it used to be. So what about style? Is it something when a woman looks at a man's shoes, she can make an indication that, you know what, this guy gets it. He's got style. This guy cares about aesthetics. I think to a level, she can make that decision. But is that important to her? Some women, it's going to be more important than not. But to me, it isn't the main reason why women pay attention to footwear. So what about attention to detail? What about cleanliness? I've talked about it many times, how women want a clean guy. Seriously, when it comes to your oral hygiene, when it comes to your skin, when it comes to your nails, the ladies pay attention to this. I mean, it's obvious, but shower every single day. Seriously, guys, women care about this. They've got entire forums dedicated to why this guy was perfect, except for the fact that he smelled. He didn't take care of his, yeah, guys, what's up with that? But is that the main reason that they pay attention to our shoes? The answer is no. Now, gents, today's video is brought to you by Vitaman. In case you haven't heard of them, they're making the best damn grooming products on the planet. And as an owner, I'm not biased at all. Seriously though, gents, go over to our website and look at what goes into these products. Everything is made in Australia, following really strict procedures and guidelines coming out of the EU. We use natural and organic ingredients to make amazing grooming products that you can see the difference. Our deodorant keeps you smelling great all day and doesn't use any aluminum. Look at your deodorant, look at the ingredients. You're gonna find aluminum listed. Our volumizing shampoo, perfect if you're over the age of 30, starting to deal with thinning hair. This right here is gonna make your hair look fuller and thicker. Most face scrubs out there are using these microplastic beads, not good for the environment. Our face scrub uses natural bamboo as an exfoliator. Now, gents, I can talk about these products all day long, but how about I put my money where my mouth is? Gents, down in the description of today's video, I've got a special link so that you can grab a sample kit for free. There's a limited quantity, and this deal is not going to be around forever, so use it or lose it. Again, click on that link down in the description to get your free sample set. All right, so at this point, some of you guys are getting a little bit impatient and saying, Antonio, just tell me, why do women obsess? Why do they care so much about men's shoes? And the answer is known as the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon, also called the frequency illusion. The frequency illusion works in that whenever we become aware of something, we spend money on it, we actually purchase, let's say, a nice pair of shoes, we start to notice everyone else that has a nice pair of shoes. So my family recently purchased a Subaru Outback. Great vehicle, love it. But what I noticed is that everybody in Wisconsin and Minnesota and the Midwest, it seems, has a Subaru Outback. I really didn't realize that Subarus were everywhere. Anyone that rides a motorcycle, a Harley Davidson, you notice all types of bikes, but you particularly notice Harley Davidsons, Jeep riders. Everyone, you got the Jeep Wave. Point being is this frequency phenomenon, this frequency illusion is why. And these women that pay attention to men's shoes, guess what? They're also paying attention to women's shoes. Anyone that spends good money on footwear, gets into boots, gets into any particular style item, even if it's watches, they start to pay attention to other people that wear watches, that spend good money on quality footwear. Now, gents, if you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and smash that like button. Seriously, by engaging with that like button, you are helping men find these videos and stopping men from wearing square-toed shoes. I have no idea why any man would ever want to wear, yes, a shoe like this. I keep this for instructional purposes. Believe me, it really just, it pains me to even hold this thing. And if you're curious to find out why square-toed shoes are the work of the devil, guys, I've got you covered in this video right here. Seriously, I have a lot of fun in this video. I'm talking about some other things that you should avoid, but yeah, click it right here and learn, yeah, why you do not want to wear these.